How I more than quadrupled my income in a year. 3 key steps. Hello and welcome to the Amelia Saint YouTube channel. Here I like to talk about leveling up, improving myself, personal growth, financial independence, and anything I have experienced while on my journey to financial freedom. My goal is to work optionally, live the life I truly want, and not work for a paycheck only to pay bills. If the title of this video or this channel sounds interesting to you, go ahead and like and subscribe and click the notification bell so that you are always updated about our new videos. We post videos every week, and if it sounds interesting, you're welcome to join our family, the Saints, on the journey to financial independence, retire early, aka FIRE. Alright, so let's get into the meat of the video. How I quadrupled my salary in a year. I'm going to let you know the 3 actionable steps I took that allowed me to change my life and get off the struggle bus. Step 1. I decided I needed a change in mindset. The first step I took was to decide. I decided that what I was getting was not enough for me. I was tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I was tired of struggling. I was fed up with myself. I was frustrated, just fed up with everything. I decided I had to make that conscious decision that I was gonna endure whatever I needed to and tolerate a little bit of discomfort in order to get the results I wanted. I had to decide to have faith in myself and faith in the process. I had to decide to be brave enough to see what's on the other side of the discomfort I'm gonna put myself through while trying to increase my income. I'm originally from a Caribbean country, a small Caribbean island, and I was making $1,165 per month. That's $13,985 US a year. That's how much I was making. Where I am from originally, some people would actually consider that a lot. I was working in healthcare, and even though that was considered a decent wage, I knew I envisioned more for my life. My standard of living was good. I had a vehicle and was living at my parents' house. However, I had recently accumulated some debt from a failed business I tried. So, I was really going through some things mentally. But remember, my aim is financial independence, right? And the fastest way to get there is to just increase my income, instead of trying to save and scrunch and cry over spoiled milk and failed businesses. I just needed to increase my income. I had to decide, no more complaining, no more excuses. Anyways, so yes, I was making $13,985 a year as an employee. Step 2. Learn new skills and improve old skills. So then I realized that I need to learn skills that will make me more valuable and allow me to increase my salary. To create those skills, there were a number of things that I needed to do. I figured I would also change my environment, because there were a lot of people around me that thought it was okay for us to remain in the situations we were in. So I figured I should go to some place that will allow my kind of mindset to flourish and allow me to harness new skills without any discouragement. So again, I lived in a small Caribbean island. I don't want to make it seem like the Caribbean is like a backward place or anything, because it really isn't. The standard of living there is actually pretty good. Where I'm from, middle-class people have nannies, babysitters, maids, and other support staff that they can afford. So you actually have a better standard of living than a middle-class person in the United States. But anyways, I figured the United States is the capitalism capital of the world. So let me go there. I did my affirmations and manifestations, and I got into an internship that paid me almost $2,000 per month after tax. I was still penny pinching at this point, but it was better than nothing, or better than going into more debt to pay for school when I had already accumulated debt from a failed business. I truly believe I got this job because of my manifestations. I decided to manifest a new opportunity in my life that will allow me to transition to a better salary. I also had some action behind it. I asked around, researched, brainstormed in order to find opportunities. And one day the thought came in my head to ask my friend about an internship that he did few years ago in the States. He told me how to apply, and I applied, and I got through. Searching for opportunity is one thing, but what made me prepared for that opportunity was a good resume and good interview skills. I didn't think someone like me from the Caribbean was gonna get through. However, I always knew that I was gonna be somebody in life. I'm just one of those overachievers or go-getters, not in terms of college grades though, and proud of it. I'm an overachiever in terms of what I want to accomplish in the real world, in real life, as a real adult. Life is my university, and I measure my success based on happiness, impact, and financial freedom. I've always been doing stuff to make sure that my resume was looking good and staying ready just in case there was ever an opportunity to do something better with my life. So my resume and all the extracurricular activities I was doing made sense and aligned with my brand and the kind of person that I want to become. You know, things manifested so quickly. February 2021 was when I just got so absolutely fed up with my life, and my birthday month was coming around soon, and I told myself life needs to change. I said I can't end up here another year broke all over again. So during those few early months of 2021, I was staying ready. It actually took me a whole month to edit my resume. Once I finally handed in my resume, these people took like almost a month to reply to me. But don't you worry. I was looking up how to answer interviews questions. I just had so much faith. I didn't know if I was going to get through, but I just had so much faith. I was just staying ready. In that internship program, participants had the opportunity to get a certificate after 11 months. They also had the opportunity to stay in the program for more training, for like another 6 months to a year before we could get a permanent position in the company. I decided I ain't sticking around for more of that intern life. I like soft life. And that's one thing I like about myself. When I don't like something, I don't like to sit down and complain. I will complain initially, but I don't like to do it for too long. I like to do something about it and change the situation. So when January of 2022 came around, I decided that by the end of the program, I need to secure a job. And because I'm not licensed in the States, I can't just work at any healthcare facility there. I have to work at training institutions. So I decided that was what I was going to apply to. And again, I worked on my resume writing skills, and I worked on my interviewing skills, and I aced the interview and secured my job way before the internship program was finished. Step 3. I changed my network. The third thing I did was improve my network. You can't just improve your skills and improve your resume. Sometimes because you're not strategic about the different doors you knock on with your improved skills and resume, you may knock in vain. If it wasn't for me networking with people who had already attained this goal, I wouldn't have even been exposed to the opportunities that led me to quadruple my income. It would have taken much longer to achieve. Because I didn't know how to look. I didn't know when to look, and I didn't know where to look. So you have to also improve your network. Your network is your net worth, right? And you can't let everyone come along on the journey. Because they are just not going to understand. They're not going to understand why you think the way you do. But some people truly don't understand why you think you need to make more money. The salary that I'm making now after tax is $5,000 per month. Again, it is not considered much to a US person. However, coming from a Caribbean island where I was making $1,165 US per month, and now I'm getting $5,000 US per month, that is a lot. So it's actually a little more than quadruple my income. I had to just calculate it again. It's a big jump. It's a big deal. And I did this in 1 year. It's actually 4.29 times the value of my salary from the Caribbean. It's a 400% increase. And guess what? I am proud of myself, and I have to take time to be grateful and to celebrate what I've done. And I still have a long way to go. My ultimate goal, as I said, with this channel, is to educate people using my stories and experiences and build a community where we can help each other attain financial independence and get to the point where we're working optionally and not because we have to pay some bill. It's a fact. People who work optionally and not because they have to pay bills actually have a more sunny disposition at work. Oh guys, and since I've gotten this nice raise in salary for the past couple of months, I've paid down on the principal on my loan I got from my failed small business loan. And I've been living on half or less than half of the salary that I'm currently on. And again, I'm grateful. I am proud of myself. But right now, I'm actually trying to see if I can get to $100,000 US a year after tax. And then I feel like once I get there, oh, there's no holding me back. Then I'll know that I can attain even more and more and more until I'm financially independent. And the kind of friends and people I want to keep around me are the kinds of people who have similar goals to mine and who I don't need to explain myself to or feel conscious around about my lifestyle and ambition. That's why I improved my network and removed people who want to stay stagnant and filled it with people that actually add value to my life. It's not going to be filled with people that just talk crap about you behind your back or even talk crap about you to your face and try to knock you back down to reality and ask you questions like you think you're all that. People like that would actually slow you down for real. You always should mind the friends that you keep. Jim Rohn says you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So I just wanted to make sure that I had the correct energy around me to keep me on the trajectory that I'm on right now, which is financial independence and retiring early. I hope this message reached you. And again, let me recap the steps I took to improve my life and quadruple my income. I decided my mindset needed to change. I learned new skills and improved old skills. And finally, I improved my network. If you liked this video, please click like and again subscribe and hit the notification bell and share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching.